Alright guys, so today I'm here in the woods of the Appalachian wilderness, and today I will be doing some Bigfoot hunting. Now before you go in just random places and try to look for Bigfoot, you have to always make sure you have the proper knowledge to look for Bigfoot. So just don't go and look for Bigfoot, because you might get yourself in some dangerous situations. But right now I'm here in this little holler, and down there's a creek, and there's mountains on either side of me, and a mountain straight back there. It's perfect habitat for Bigfoot. There's all sorts of things here that he can eat. Bugs and squirrels. He can drink water from the creek. It's perfect habitat. He can make lots of huts and dens out of the trees. But today, I'll be seeing if I can find evidence of Bigfoot and hopefully capture him on camera. Alright guys, I believe I've located a potential Bigfoot track here. So everywhere, there's this little trail I found right here. I don't know if it's a deer trail or what kind of trail it is. You can see it comes kind of from this way right here and goes that way. As you can see, there's this spot in the earth right here, the ground. And there's indention right there. And the toes look like they would be up here. That's a potential track right there. That's at least, I don't know, 15 inches, 16 inches. Be a huge shoe for a human to wear. See if you can see it on camera. But yeah, you can see it goes all the way up to there and back down to here. It's a huge track. This could potentially be backwards. I mean, this side could be the foot. You see there's two indentions right here and right here. That could be the toes. I'm not sure which way it is. It looks like it's pretty old. But I'll see if I can find any more along this trail. Okay guys, so where I'm traveling right now, it's down the trail a little bit from where you saw that. Hold on. Alright, my camera messed up. It's a little bit past where we saw that track, and right here, I think it's a little bit too steep for a Bigfoot to make its place to sleep. But further on up here, I believe it clears out a little bit and flattens out. So right now, I'm still in that little holler with the creek, and it's on both sides, so it's at an angle on both sides, and down there's the creek, but it flattens off at some points, which I think would be a great spot for a Bigfoot to nest. Alright guys, so I don't know if you know this, but some people believe that Bigfoots communicate with trees and sticks. What they do, they get a pretty good sized stick, about like this, for logs. Bigfoots can be strong, real strong. Then they find them a tree, and then they hit the tree a few times, and it's believed that they can communicate back and forth like that. So I want to try doing that and see if I can get any responses. Here we go guys, I got my stick, and here's a tree right here. Ooh, centipede on that. It's a good Bigfoot food right there. But I don't know if I can do this while filming. I'll try it out. You just gotta. Now I'm gonna wait and see if I can get a response. I'm not lying guys. From over there, I just heard a kaboom on a tree. It sounded far away. I want to beat it a few more times so I can get any other responses. Alright guys, since we heard that call from over there, I don't know, the audio might not be able to pick it up on this camera. It was very, very faint. Sounded like a tree being hit with a stick, like I was just doing to this tree right here. I'm gonna try to produce what's called a Bigfoot howl, see if I can get a response. Oh! I'm gonna start heading this way now and see if I can find any Bigfoot dens or nests that he's built out of trees. He or she could be a female Bigfoot, male or female. But I'm gonna walk up this way. I believe there's a somewhat of a flat spot up here. I think there's a down tree and the roots kind of hang over, and it would be a great spot to make a nest or a den. He could dig back in the dirt a little bit, put a few trees and sticks over there, and he could have himself a den. Guys, I think I found a down tree. Here we go. So here it is. See, there's the roots right here, and all in there is gonna be a Bigfoot nesting spot. Well, we're on the back side of that tree too. Let's see if I can get around there. It flattens out, like I said, for a little bit right in here, enough for a nest to be made, and also tucked up right behind that, the top of the roots right there, could be another possible location for Bigfoot nesting. I want to try to get around to the other side of this root and see if I see any more evidence of possible Bigfoot. So yeah, here we are on the other side, right up in there. You can see possible. It's kind of worn out right in there. You can see, I don't know if something's been sleeping up in there or what, but it's a good location for a Bigfoot to be. It's on the same trail system where I saw that track. I don't know what kind of trail it is. It looks pretty worn down, and I didn't think just a regular old deer would wear it down this much. And it could be a Bigfoot potentially. As you can see on this trail right here, all this dirt right here as I walk, right there and right there, where something's been walking, right here. Oh my goodness, guys, a potential footprint right here. This would be a humongous footprint. I'll try to clear a leaf or two out of the area. Try not to disturb much of the footprint, if it is one. So there would be the heel right here, up here, and that's the foot. I'll show my hand in comparison. My hand's not even as big as the heel. That has to be a good 20 inches or more. That would be a big track for a first human. No human has a foot that big, I promise you that. You can kind of see indentions up here where toes could have been, but like I said, this is a pretty old track, and I don't know if the Bigfoots, if they've since moved on from this area or what's happened. I don't know if like pressure has caused them to move, but I want to keep walking down this way to see if I can see any more tracks. All right, guys. I never saw the Bigfoot. Bigfoot, they are real smart creatures. They can probably hear you from miles away and sense your like your smell and everything else. And that's how they stay hidden so good. They can smell people and hear them from miles away. Hear me talking to this camera right here. But I'm just gonna keep walking right here, just for a little more ways, and see if I can see anything. I think I better get out of here, guys, before anything gets any closer to me.